Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the latest episode of WCW Women, Cocktails, and Whatever. It's your big little sis, Deasia.
Chelle Antoinette.
How was your weekend?
It was nice. I got out of Chicago for a little bit. It was a little sunshine, a little bit of heat.
I don't know what that is. Warmth.
A little warmth.
What is that?
I was like, oh, look at the light making me glow.
Sun.
Come on.
How long did the sun stay up?
It was wild. Like in the daytime, it was like 77.
Oh.
As soon as the sun went away, it was 42. It was
that makes sense.
That's mad inappropriate.
Texas be different.
Texas be like 80.
23.
Listen, and it was cold. Like when it got cold, it was cold. I was like, the fuck is this?
You pack and be like, oh, it's 70 all week. I don't even need to bring nothing but a hoodie. Let your flight get in at 6:55.
Yeah.
Where is my winter
But
coat?
even when my flight got in at 7, it wasn't that bad. But that Saturday night when we was going out, baby, I was like, this is dumb. I'm cute, but it's cold.
I need tights. What is this? Yeah, that's a real thing. We're going to start off, though, with our snake bites.
I guess so.
Before we even do anything else.
Snake bites.
Snake bites. You be looking so, like, at this point.
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't read none of this, so I'm very curious.
Boy!
about this drink here. Cause
Okay.
I didn't read none
Our
of this.
drink of the week is Prohibition.
I'm listening.
Girl,
Ain't
no one's
nobody
talking
said nothing
to you.
I
didn't even say anything with an S. You get on my nerves. Gosh. It's a Prohibition era drink remix.
Okay.
So it is called the Bee's Knees. With the twist. Okay.
Bee's knees and the
Bee's
fly's
knees.
ankles. Come on.
What?
Listen, help.
What?
Somebody said in the fly's ankles?
I've
Yeah.
never heard
Well, I have never heard this in my life. Where did we come up with this? Was this today? I was today years old when I heard this.
I don't know if it's a saying, but like I've been saying it for like 10, 12 years or so.
You just made this up? I'm not mad about it. I was just like, I thought I knew all the things with flies. Niggas and flies. I thought I knew all of them. I don't.
The bee's knees and the fly's ankles.
I'm not mad about this, and now I would like you to remind me to put this in my repertoire of phrases.
I got you.
Really
Don't worry
appreciate
about
it. But the bee's knees and the fly's ankles, because that's what we're going to call the twist. That's what we're going to call the twist. The bee's knees with a fly's ankle. Consists of 2 ounces of gin, specifically asked for London Dry, so we use the Bombay.
Okay.
A half an ounce of honey syrup. So how you make honey syrup is like how you make simple syrup, half and half, honey and water. So I mix that up in a little thing. We got an ounce of lemon juice.
Okay.
Half an ounce of lavender syrup.
Okay.
I use a little bit over a half for each of the drinks. That also tells you differently depending on what it is, because they be like, use dried lavender. Okay. No. And then a couple dashes of lemon bitter.
Girl, let me tell you how I was like, what? Because that say lemon butter. And I'm like, lemon butter? What is in my
No, but
cocktail?
I do want to try a butter drink. They have those.
Them and the egg drinks.
I mean, egg drinks I've had before because I don't remember what drink it is that traditionally has like egg yolk on top of it. I want to say old fashioned
Yes.
or old fashioned has
Okay.
Prohibition era actually has egg yolk.
Okay.
But no, most people ain't gonna do all that. So yeah, that's we got bee's knees with fly's ankles. That's what the little lavender little twist is in it, and we gonna test it out.
Alrighty, here we go. I'm about to say, hold on now.
Ooh, I'm not mad about this.
Why does that taste peppery to me?
Peppery?
Yeah, like a little peppery.
I mean,
Maybe
gin.
it's the lavender.
I was gonna say gin because it's London Dry gin,
That could be it.
and that's like kind of
that could be it. Because I'm like, that's a little peppery. It's not bad though.
yeah, I think I like this.
We gonna see what it do.
I think I like it. I hate getting lipstick stains, but I mixed and mingled my Maybelline.
I'm gonna say, because this ain't going nowhere, sis.
I added a little gloss
Maybelline
on
really
top.
needs to pay me.
Maybelline got this white top. What is the name of it? Long stone, whatever. It's the one with the white top, baby. That don't go
The 24-hour
24-hour wear.
Let me tell you how it's probably like 25 to 30 of them in the collection. I probably got like 15 of them.
And I got the other 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I tell you guys that I can
If you just put lip liner in that,
That's all you need. If you put on lipstick right now at 6:22 p.m., it will be on till 6:22 tomorrow p.m.
You're gonna be like, I woke up like this. It's not
literally. It does not move. I mean, maybe if you're doing too much, you need to reapply. But I don't think
like mine. I put a gloss on top of it, and that's what takes it. But still, it's gonna be once the gloss come off, the base of it's still gonna be like.
I really like, cause if you know me, I go to bed. I don't care about none of this. I'm like, what? I'm too tired to wash my face. I will wake up with a full face of makeup on, and them lips. And y'all see how big these lips is? These lips that it don't go nowhere.
She likes it. Okay, all right. We are gonna get into
girl talk.
Work that body, work that body.
Girl talk.
Work that body, work that body.
Girl talk.
Work that body. I watched the movie.
I was just gonna say we finally watched Class.
I did. I had recorded it and everything, and then I watched it 2 weeks later because I felt bad.
You got
last
sick.
week.
No, you got sick.
I didn't even watch it when I was sick.
Okay, but no, I'm saying you watched it here. We watched Class Act here.
I have recorded. I watched it before that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I watched part of it. And then it was like the end part, so I watched the first part of it.
Okay.
I felt bad because I got away with not singing the song last week.
I was sitting here like, girl talk.
Girl talk. To prepare
girl
myself.
Talk is what it says. We're gonna
even
girl
though for the
talk.
record, the song is, you know what? Shout out to whoever produced the song, okay? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. We just gonna talk about other things we don't like. The Kanye's of the West.
Okay, yes. Looking at the notes, what him did this
a
time?
lot. How you do a lot and it's only like we the third week of the year? You have done the most.
January be so long,
but so quick. Like how do we get here?
Yeah.
Shout out, it's MLK Day.
It is MLK Day.
Okay.
I had to work.
Feel like black people should have all these holidays off, and yet we don't. The bank is closed,
or at least give me extra pay.
Here's my thing: if the bank is closed, it's not gonna take your money. So why do I need to be at work for making money? Like what? I can't go make a deposit.
You can if you go through the drive-through and use the ATM.
Okay, but I can't go physically into the bank. I can't open an account.
No,
I can go do a drop. If
you can do all that online if you want to. Though.
But then if the physical bank is closed, then everything else should be closed.
I mean,
world stop.
Carry on. Like, I'm just saying, like government institutions type of things be closed. So I just feel like everything should be closed.
If I'm starting a new job today and you be like, oh, you need this legal document and I have to go to a federal building, I'm going to be like, well, I have to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So why are we open?
Why we open?
It's the stupidness. Okay, but the Kanye's of the West, okay, North Chicago and
Saint and
Saint. Listen, he did a lot. We're going to start with the fact that he moved across the street from Kim Kardashian.
Talking about toxic. Like, sir, get away. But I mean, here's the thing. I feel like y'all broke up very recently for a move like that, right? Because you never really get that real space away if you move right across the street. Like, it'd have been different if they had broke up 3 years went past. They thought it'd be more convenient to live closer in the neighborhood for like their children.
I feel like the neighborhood,
but it's been a month.
The neighborhood move on the block across the
around the corner.
Yeah. Like hit the corner.
He was like, I gotta see.
He bought them people out. The house was not even for sale.
That's what I said. I was like, how is convenient?
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
Enough. Because that's the niggas. Oh, I like this house. You sure you don't want to sell? No, this is a family home. You sure? Pack your bags.
You're moving
out the. That's literally what.
I wonder how much he paid for that.
I don't give your.
No, I'm saying as the people, like I wonder what that price was to be like, you got to get me out this house.
I think it was like 2 times over.
Pay me.
And that's knowing the neighborhood that they're in. For it to be twice.
Pay me. You finna come take my house? You're paying me. I had no intentions on moving, baby. You finna pay me.
And I probably know what's happening.
I want to know who them people was and what they do for a living.
They don't care. They probably got money.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably like
they probably, we was thinking about moving anyway.
1.4.
4.5.
Hey, Kanye, let me just get a little pocket change.
Listen.
Like, trading places style. I was like, oh, it was just pocket change. Let me get your pocket change.
Pocket change.
Let me get the pocket change. Well, that's all I'm asking for. Okay, so you move across the street. Then, literally, 2 days after you move across the street, you out here having a threesome. Shout out to you, okay, having the threesomes. But then you got to be all on the balcony with your new girl.
I didn't know none of this.
Oh
my God. Wait
a
second.
So, wow, thought.
Feel me?
Okay, paparazzi called. Ooh, his new girlfriend coming out on the balcony is so nice.
And bending it over.
No, then
That's on my bucket list.
whoever the other girl is, that's a good bucket list.
It's on my bucket list.
Item. Yeah. Fun times. The second girl, like Kanye and his girl, I can't think of her name right now. Comes out, they on the balcony, paparazzi, snap, 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 snap. What's this? Boobs, legs. It's early in the morning. She has on panties and a t-shirt. I'm assuming that.
What? These relationships happen so quickly. How long
for you to have just been saying that you're not divorced? Mm-hmm. For you to have just been saying that.
I mean, I'm hoping they got an agreement because, girl, you are not it.
Julia Fox, and he made a diss song that I have not listened to Kim K using this new girl, like name dropping her, like on True Kanye. First of all, didn't you talk about Ray J when he made his I Hit It First song?
I Hit It First.
Wasn't you mad? How did you now decide I'm gonna go ahead and do it? Y'all needs.
I did see them bring up Amber Rose's old tweet.
And shout out to Amber Rose.
Her response was amazing.
Mama said I was young. I had no business saying that. Shout out to the Kardashians.
With capitals. She was like, she called them Kardashians in the first one, but she corrected herself, said, I'm over that. You know, I still never got my apology, but I'm over that.
Was her tweet incorrect, though?
I mean, listen, if the shoe fits.
It seems like it's prophetic to me.
Yes.
It seems like.
Yes.
We're going to get back to all the stuff that's been resurfacing about them, which I don't know how we forget it. Y'all just be letting people get away with stuff. I digress. The Kanyes, okay?
Of the West.
So, Kanyes of the West. He did this. Then he had some random party with Madonna. Party look whack as hell. I'm talking about come get me whack as hell. Like
I saw the clip because Cam on stage talked about it, and I was like, what is this? I am confused.
It looked like the party where you like, it's a Kanye party. Girl, you gotta go. And you sneak out the house to go to this party, and then you call your mama and your daddy to come pick you up and be like, I don't care what y'all do to me. Come get me. Like, I'm taking whatever point. And then they come to the party and see it and be like, punishment enough. Don't even worry about it. Like, it's...
That makes sense to me.
What are we doing in here?
That party looked depressing.
And I was like, maybe it was a music video and we don't know. I'm gonna hope that's what it was.
Then that music video looked depressing.
Everybody in there like, you don't want to leave because it's Kanye.
I'm out.
And then it's Madonna.
But you know what? It'll be like, oh, it's dry right now. And then 2-3 hours, you'll be like, oh, it's jumping. You'll be real mad if you left.
Yeah, like that's what you gonna sit there and be like, it's Kanye. So who knows?
Everybody in there like,
even
how
just
drunk
in
can I
terms
get
of
so that we can have a good time?
What drugs do you have here? Because it's Calabasas. And at this point, they is in there like...
Euphoria told me.
Listen, what's here? It's Kanye and Madonna. There is something... There
what
is
a combination of people.
Very much so. Something I'm waiting in line for the bathroom for. Something, okay? I don't listen. And that's the other thing, because if you're there, you probably like in the industry in some way.
Yeah.
Or just like being around the industry. Who knows who's gonna pop up at Kanye house?
How badly. I don't even truly want to like move to Cali, but I want to be in Cali enough to get to a Jamie Foxx party.
Talk about on your bucket list.
Yes.
Jamie Foxx. Like Jamie Foxx, if you ever see this video,
can I get an invite? There's
Listen.
a couple of celebrity parties that I want to go to.
Jamie is one.
Top. And then Issa Rae's yacht party.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Top
I don't know how
there.
I get there. Hope y'all see this. Hit me up.
We're fun.
I'm going to find my way to California.
I can be the bartender.
Listen. I can serve drinks.
What you mean?
I
will co-check my phone. I don't even need to take no pictures, okay? I'll take a picture of me getting dressed just so when I'm old, they can be like, what night was it? Oh, baby. Let me see. Okay, I'm fully prepared to not even have photos on this great night. But I would like to go, okay?
The 2 parties that's on my list.
Yeah, I feel like it's another party and I can't think of who it is. But I want to go. I want to go to a Patti LaBelle Sunday dinner.
Oh,
that's what I want
to. You talking about the itis? I'm like, Patty, can I lay on your couch?
She can be like, did you save? I saved room for whatever you're bringing out of this kitchen,
the cobbler, the macaroni, the sweet potato, the greens.
The only other person I would have wanted that from is Aretha. May she rest in peace. But that lady,
no Gladys.
I feel like Gladys can cook, but then like she'd be like, we gonna go ahead over to your TT house. Cause I'm not going. Like Gladys probably be like, I'm finna cook cause we got. Yeah, like You gonna get put out, and she gonna cook every once in a while, and then one day you
Patty
do something
be like,
good.
I'm cooking, let's go.
Patty
Every
be like,
Sunday.
we woke up this morning. Praise be. Let's go. Come on. And you be like, okay, you're right. You're right. We did. Okay. So, okay, that's what we got for the Kanye West. And then we had, it's Chicago's birthday. Her birthday was this past weekend. Her and Stormy celebrated their birthdays together. Stormy is Kylie and Travis Scott's daughter. Mm-hmm. She is the same age as Chicago. They both turned 4. So cute. So cute. They're so cute.
All the little kids is cute though. Like they all across the board just so cute.
Kanye had went on the lives because apparently he didn't get the address.
Yeah, I heard
he
about
didn't get the invitation. And I felt the type of way because I was like, don't be keeping men from their kids.
Right.
Do not do that.
Right.
And shout out to Travis Scott because apparently Travis Scott dropped the location. He was like, here's the Addy, pull up. Boop.
Good job.
Even though like Kanye matched the rest of the family, like everybody was in black, did Travis Scott also tell you to wear black? Because that's what
it's
you showed up
Kanye.
in.
Because I feel like
he also had on black for everything we've seen.
Yeah, I'm like,
Paparazzi
he just takes me having on black.
Maybe he's in mourning from the loss of his relationship. So we're gonna all black everything.
We can go with that idea.
So Travis Scott dropped the location. Kanye pulled up. Apparently it was peaceful. He went back online. It was like,
why would you not give your not even ex-husband? Because they're not even broken up. But
because
like, why would you not?
The issue is Kanye has a problem with boundaries, as we can
I
tell
can see that.
about moving across the street from your.
But it's my child's birthday, and you gonna give me this invite?
Do we? Okay.
Talk to you.
Here's my question.
I don't have to talk to you.
No, here's my question. Do we genuinely believe that she didn't tell him about this party?
Yes.
Do we?
Yes.
Like, I find it hard now to believe Kanye after your Drink Champs interview with you making stuff out, after all of your stuff online with you just randomly saying stuff.
What he did tell you about the publicists and all these people that been trying to do things and stuff.
So case in point, so I finally went to the Kim Kardashian's information because I don't ever look at nothing that she posts.
Yeah.
Okay, and she had a comment because Kanye also in these random comments have been like, she's trying to keep me from my kids, and part of why he justified moving across the street was because nobody is going to keep me from my kids. And again, especially with black men, don't play about their babies. Okay. Kim said he has no respect for the fact that we are not together.
I can see that.
He comes and the reason, he also commented that like, security wouldn't let him in. He was dropping his daughter off from school. They wouldn't let him in the house. And he made the assertion that it was because Pete Davis was in there. Whatever.
Yeah.
Pete was in there. Kim was like, that man has never even been to the house. He has not officially met my kids yet at all. The reason security did not let him in is because Kanye randomly will walk in my home as if we are still together and this is his place of living, and will use my kids to come in the house and just lollygag around like he got control and pull everything.
I can see that.
So, in that token, which seems very kind of like the fact that you moved across the street just because you was gonna pull rank on me because you got money to do so, trying to bully me into having to see you, I kind of understand where like you not finna just be pulling up acting crazy.
I respect that, but
I get it.
But it's my baby's birthday.
But if you been acting crazy and like
It's my baby's birthday. I mean, I get it. I'm not disagreeing with nothing you saying. Like, yo shit, wow, Kanye, wow. We know Kanye, wow. But it's my baby's birthday. It's clearly not at your house. It's somewhere else.
And Lowe's of Keys, I feel like they had to know that Travis Scott sent him the address. I really don't think that like Travis didn't tell Kylie that he sent him the address. I don't think Kylie wouldn't have been like, just so you know.
Kylie be mad at her damn business, okay?
She be minding her business, but in a situation like this, like we're at a family party.
Yeah.
I don't think you would have knowingly just been like, I'm gonna let Kanye pull up and surprise you, knowing you have no plans on seeing him right now. That's all types of chaos.
Yeah.
You've been on reality shows enough to be like,
oh, you know, like I was gonna say, you think it's gonna be on the show, and I was gonna say the show canceled, but the show wasn't really canceled. It just moved to like Paramount or Peacock or something like that. They really set people up. This is the final season of the Kardashians.
That you can watch for free.
Like what?
That you can watch for free. Pay us our money is what the Kardashians have consistently told y'all. Where's Rob?
Minding his business too. He said, I'm trying to get out of the limelight.
Nah, I think China sued them and now they know to sit down and stop playing.
Stop playing with her.
Yeah.
What happened?
I think Rob was like,
stop playing with her.
I'm bow out of this one. So yeah, so Kanye literally, I I understand that though. I do get your point of like, this is my kid's birthday party, whatever.
Like
it is.
I get it. Every what he doing, he stepped over. We're not even at
But
your
then
house.
that's
This is my kid's
hard.
birthday. Like,
but then that's hard though, because if you have no respect for boundaries, you
get
not
that
finna
too.
just pull up and then be
yeah.
like, oh, it's my kid's birthday, so I have a right to be here, and now you pressing me and not even concerned about your kid. Because that's historically, you come into my house using your kid to get in here to come search around and figure out who in my house.
Praise God that he went and he behaved
acted-
himself. A round of applause.
Round of applause.
Actually, you might have to ask
for Kanye because
A round of applause for Mr. West.
but that's Kanye is stressing me out at this point.
You letting him, because I'd be like, next.
Not in real life, just when I see
No, I
it,
understand
because
that.
I'd be like, why has you got to do this?
Why?
Solely because, like, okay, all right. This might not be politically correct to say.
Okay.
But Kanye, as a black man who decided to marry and have children with one of the most well-known white women, I'ma need you to act like you got some goddamn sense, like your mama raised you right, because still nigga, you cannot be out here doing this, okay?
Can I deep dive this?
Please, come on.
Let me theory this.
Theory. Production is theory. Theorize.
I think after his mama passed,
He went.
Yeah.
And no shade to that, because people
go through.
in loft, you do go through things.
Yeah.
I think the challenge that has come when it came to Kanye is that he also isolated himself.
Yes.
And isolation, when you are in time of grief or anything, grief, crisis, newness, even like if it's not grief, even just new greatness that you've never experienced.
Yeah.
You cannot isolate yourself. Snoop Dogg said that on the Breakfast Club interview before. He literally was like, where's your aunties? Like, we know you don't have people around you because you're showing that you're...
Yeah. And you know what? Again, it's probably many people that have probably reached out to him, and he was like, no.
You know who he let come see him? The Dave of the Chappelles. No shade. Which, like, we love Dave Chappelle, but, like, he is his own in terms of getting you and understanding things. You are your own toxic version of stuff.
Yes.
You got your own stuff to deal with. So that's the only person who you... Not that it was, but, like... Kanye. Come back to Chicago for, like, 2.5 seconds. Pull up to a community center. Let some kids do some beats on the table for you.
I think Kanye a little too far gone. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know if there's like some coming back from that, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just people suffer mental stuff, and they just can't come back from that.
Yeah.
And I just think, cause
I think he has a very he has a journey to figure out.
I think it's a long ass journey.
Yeah. But it's really a journey of not even saying that, like, this might very well be the real Kanye. I think the challenge that's happening is I think he's battling both sides still. Like, I think he's battling who he was before, who people expected him to be, who his mom taught and wanted him to be, and then, like, who he grew into becoming.
Yeah.
And then also who he became because of his marriage and his situation.
Yeah.
That's a lot of different lifestyles.
That is.
That you trying to...
Not gonna disagree with that, because it's true, but...
Kanye.
I have moved on from Mr. West.
Can he move on to a different house and get out that girl face?
not for 4.5.
Bruh, if you bought it, then I hope it's because you got it. Because you don't even be in Calabasas all the time. Like, what is you saying? Like, go to the studio.
Like, the black card of all black cars. Like, it ain't even no limit. It's just be there.
You understand, though, that, like, Kanye bought a whole estate just to film Sunday service?
Yes.
Why you can't go stay there with the choir? Joyful, joyful.
Girl,
they will adore you. Go.
They will adore you.
He do owe them.
He owe them money.
He owes them people. He owes them people some money. Shout out to the man who played the piano. I think Phil Keys, whatever his name is, the dude who be playing the piano on Sunday service.
The beans?
I was just saying he's a phenomenal piano player. I don't know who spilled the beans. Probably all of the people. That's a big choir. There's no way that everybody signed the NDA. You don't even know who here half of the time.
Hey, in the back.
We need another soprano. We need another soprano.
Sing this line. All right.
It was one person. They said, come on, we need you. We need you to get over here. Kanye, listen. Why don't you owe people money and you just spend unnecessary money on this house? Listen. I don't.
Kanye make you want to drink. So therefore we need snake bites.
Oh my God.
All right, Snake Bite 2.
Yay.
Yay. You know what? Shout out to production.
Production did
Because
not.
He didn't. He did us right today. I feel like.
I appreciate you. I feel like we gonna pay for this later. Is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do me right. Heavy on this tequila.
It is very tequila heavy.
That's why you like his. I be like,
I said it because it wasn't up to here.
no, I'm saying normally you don't be mad when
that's how you pour. You pour the whole fat booty in. He was like, I'm gonna get you mid-sized booty in. You be like, whole booty. Right here. All that.
You know what, production? We gonna do a shot for shot thing so Chelle can understand
I mean,
that I pour.
Why does she think I don't understand? I understand. I just said I prefer the half a booty shot.
Say you want a half a shot next time.
Half a booty shot.
I like big booties over here. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
All right. So everybody has been up in arms about Encanto.
Encanto.
Same difference.
Don't talk about Bruno.
We talking about Bruno.
We not, because I ain't watched this.
Oh, wait a minute.
But you have like 5 times.
Yes.
What is with this movie that everybody has watched it so many times?
Okay. Here's why
and why do we not talk about Bruno?
We don't talk about Bruno because, okay, I'm going to start with the first question. The first question of why does everyone love it is because I think it's actually a really, really great movie of teaching generational differences and what happens, like how families can become divided or stressed when you don't acknowledge that there are generational differences, that there are people who have like different, like you have the older generations that are like, you have to work hard and you have to do all this and do everything for the family name. And it creates this like crazy stress and anxiety that generationally gets passed down. Mm-hmm. And then you get to the younger generation, starting with us, that's kind of like, we ain't really rocking with this. Yeah. And then you have the like newest generation that's like, hey, fuck y'all, we out there smoking if you want to come. Right? Like, they ain't even finna pretend with you. And that's kind of what the movie is based around. Okay. Like this grandmother who's very much so, do as I say. Mm-hmm. And then like not her kids who are like, not even not as I do, but just like very controlling and like, this is the way life is. And her kids who took that in and then like secretly let their kids get leeway, but like when grandma's around don't say nothing. So you're still under this toxicness. Yeah. And then like the grandkids who are like,
I'm not doing that shit.
But nobody is happy, so it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know why. That's literally what the storyline is. Okay. So the reason you don't talk about Bruno is because Bruno is the grandma's son. Like, he's the older.
He's our generation, I guess.
No, like our parents.
Oh,
like, would have been our parents. Right? And he was like, yeah, what I want to do don't have nothing to do with controlling me. So, and the grandmother was like, what do you mean? I can't control your gift and I can't use it for my, what are you talking about? And then it got to a point where he realized that something was toxic for the younger generations and just left in terms of trying to like protect them, break family curses. And what he knew to do was, I'm gonna just leave. Because then I don't have to be a part of it, and maybe y'all not going to experience it if I'm not there. Okay. So she don't talk about Bruno. Which is why I be like, talk about Bruno. Yes.
True,
because Bruno was like, and you know who we need to talk about? The toxic ass, gossipy ass cousin who knew Bruno was still around and then refused to be like, let me go check on Bruno. You just going to leave your family out there? You just hurt?
I guess I'm gonna have to watch.
You gotta watch it.
I'm gonna come back and report to y'all because I feel very left out of this.
Vivo?
No. I feel very left out of this conversation.
I feel like you need to watch it. We might need to pause so we can go watch. Okay. This is wonderful, and I like.
It's on the Disney Plus.
It is on the Disney Plus.
I get around to it.
It's amazing, but like in Encanto, I think that families actually just need to watch that without having kids there. Just watch that and then have a conversation. This brings me to, okay, did y'all ever have the movies back in the day that used to come with like family discussion questions on the back?
No. Not that I recall. What movie is this?
It's a lot of them. I don't know what the name of the company was, but it's one of my favorite movies.
That's great.
It's called Split Infinity. Like, I don't know the name of the company. I'm actually figuring it out. But they used to make just like a bunch of movies, and then they would have like family discussion questions.
Okay.
To kind of guide you and like great help for parents. If you had toxic upbringing or just don't know how to talk to your kids about certain
tell my
things,
Jamaican ass parents shit.
but it was like literally like put the movie in.
You want to talk about a stubborn group of people? Couldn't tell my Jamaican ass parents shit.
This was for them.
Was law. This is what I said. And it used to get on my nerve. Nothing bothers me more.
I don't think that's just Jamaican parents. I think that's
well, I can't speak for nobody else's parents but my own. But nothing bothers me more
non-white parents
than doing something because I said so.
Because I said so. And you
you want to talk about me and my daddy getting into it all the time? Because I was like, what does that mean? It doesn't even make sense.
It's either you're a kid, so you can't have boundaries for me.
But here's the funny thing. Here is the wild thing. Now that I'm older, I do understand where you're coming from, but I still be like, this is why I'm saying that.
See, yes,
but I get why they be like, I said so, shit, because I felt that way.
But here's the crazy thing, because I'm like, there are different types of people, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like where you go wrong and the because I said so is ignoring the like, some people are just curious by nature. Mm-hmm. I may not even like, I'm a curious person and I've been that way since I was a kid. I wasn't even asking you because I didn't intend on doing it. I might have been halfway already doing it and I'm still going to be like, well, why am I doing this? It's not because I'm trying to challenge you or how else am I supposed to learn life if I don't get up a question?
Yeah.
Now I'm just not even gonna know how you gonna tell me to do it.
But you know when you get through them type of it make you teach different. So like being over dancers is like being over this team, they're high school kids or whatever. When I tell them to do stuff, I be like, okay, look, this is why I'm telling you to do this. This is the reason behind it. Now go and do it. And at least you know that. You understand? At least you know why I'm telling you to do it. Like in general, when they make, I don't want to say make mistakes, but, and I'm not saying hazing because I don't consider it to be hazing, but anything I'm going to tell you to do is to benefit you in the end, right? Yeah. So if you're not doing what I asked you and I tell you, all right, go run some laps, but that's still going to build your stamina.
It's discipline.
Like, if I'm giving you discipline. I'm still, and I'm telling you, you don't want to do this. Nobody likes running up and down stairs. So if you can't do the easy part, we're going to do the hard part, because at some point you're going to stop wanting to do the hard part and do the easy part.
But I think that's different. I think it's a different.
But I'm saying in general of just telling you why I'm doing this compared to when you were really being hazed. You were just doing stuff because they told you to do it.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's a difference. Like there's a difference between saying, here's some consequences, or it's this, and if you choose not to do this, this is your alternative. Yeah. Like there's no, because that's life. Like you do this, or this is going, like, that's it.
You go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, you lose your job. Pick what you want to do.
You can do other things in between there and figure it out as it makes sense for you, like, sure. But, like, just saying, I owe you no explanation because
that was so my daddy.
Like, what is you talking about?
I grew up being a daddy's girl. And when and he used to teach, this is crazy, he used to teach me all the time, like, having a voice and, you know what I'm saying, speaking your thoughts and don't let nobody run over.
And the moment you have a voice with them.
As I'm talking about, the moment I said some stuff, my daddy was like, wait a minute, that's for everybody else, not for me.
Like, it does not apply to me.
It was like this from there on out all the time, because I'm like, it don't make fetch happen, because it's not happening for me.
I don't make fetch champion and it's not working here.
I don't know why.
My mom would be like, and I'd be like, ma'am, whose personality do you?
And then also it used to bother me, because I'm like, do you not know me well enough as your daughter to know what type of person I am or what my personality is or what I would do and what I wouldn't do, that you question this to make me feel like I'm a bad child? Like, it used to, like, something. We're gonna move on because that's a whole nother
Watch Encanto. Okay, it's a leeway into these conversations around, like, generationally, maybe. And they all got, like, random little powers. It's so cute when you think about it in, like, real life. It's cute. What's up? Listen, I give y'all a whole video on Encanto. Okay?
All right, question. Have you seen the trailer for Bel Air?
Yes.
Okay. Do you plan on watching Bel Air?
Yes.
Okay. What's your thoughts on the trailer?
I was gonna say, I feel like that's relative though, because you know I watch all things black.
You do?
I be like, what?
I give all things black a chance almost.
I be like watching it, dude. This is hood, stupid production. This look crazy. None of the characters make sense. Your storyline is flawed. I'm still invested.
She's still gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I don't care. My thoughts on the trailer. I mean, it's very different from what we know as, like, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I think it is actually, for me, I'm interested in it as a reboot and not a continuation. Like, that's what it is. It is not a continuation. It's not supposed to have, it's a reboot, and it's kind of giving you the other side of, I made light of it with Fresh Prince, but then like the real side of like what you go through, or like how life is, the drama effect, is what we getting. So I'm not mad about it. I'm curious to see how it plays out.
Okay. For me, storyline seems interesting. The trailer is not bad. I'm like, oh, this is okay, cool. For me, I just really wish they would have changed the characters' names. And I know that it's a reboot, but my mind, when you tell me this is Carlton, I'm like, that's not Carlton. And so I don't mind. You could have still had the same.
That's fair.
You gotta see. You could have still had the same premise. It could have been about a kid who lived in Philly. Something went wrong. He moved to California to be with his family to get out of whatever trouble. He stayed with his cousins, his aunties, uncles, whatever. You could have kept all that because the show is more dramatic than anything that I'm noticing. It's real dark.
Yeah,
it's real gray.
that's why I was like, the drama effect.
I don't mind none of that, but because I grew up with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I just hate the characters having those names. Because
being that old generation,
all I see is you tell me Uncle Phil, and I'm like, that ain't my James Avery. I don't know who the fuck this man's supposed to be.
Fair.
But Uncle Phil is light skinned, big, and bald headed. This man is short and dark skinned. I am confused.
Like, who
Carlton,
do you are the man from Family Matters. If we really want to be honest, I don't know who.
Carlton, this Carlton seemed way too cool to be my Carlton. You know, Hillary is not giving me dumb enough. I don't understand. So I would have rather.
I'm not mad about Hillary not being dumb.
But
I appreciate y'all.
No, but I'm saying when you think of these names, when somebody tell you Aunt Viv, Carlton, Ashley, your mind
Aunt Viv might be the easiest sale because we already in like light skin versus Aunt Viv. So you giving me another one is kind of just like, well, she switched, you know.
I would have rather, they could have did the whole shit, could have still been called Bel-Air. I just wish they were different names.
But I don't think it has the same effect then, because I think the point of it is like the darker side of this story. Yeah. Like, that's what it is. It's the darker.
They touched on it in a comedic way during the series.
Yeah. Like the reality of like, if my whole premise of coming out here is because gang activity was so bad, then my mama had to be like, I had to send you somewhere else to live. Yeah. And I moved with the part of my family that now has money, and I had to merge into this like family, and now we're this blended family extended wise, because it's not even like two people married each other. My aunt took me in, convinced her husband who knew me was,
and her name could have been Biv, and that nigga name could have been
Devo.
Listen, I don't give a fuck.
Because here's why I'm not mad about it.
Here's why I'm not mad about it.
Because when Fresh Prince would do some of the more serious, dramatic episodes, I really enjoyed them.
I did. I'm not.
I'm not mad about it because I'm like, oh, you're giving me just like you are being that old auntie. You are being the old auntie.
That's fine.
Who is like,
that's fine.
No,
that's fine.
No, because
it's fine.
I like it. Why she fucking around and love the show though?
No, I said no.
Why she fucking around and love the show?
I said in the beginning. I said the premise sound dope. The trailer looks good. Everything. It's my brain goes. That ain't Hillary.
This is not like, the same thing. But you know what I felt that way about? Archie
Bunker?
No, it's a comic book where they redid.
What? Archie! Come on now, y'all not gonna play me. What? I didn't watch. I didn't read. I didn't.
So the Archie comics, when they turned it into, what the fuck was the name of it? It's named after the town, and I can't think of the town. But when they redid it as like this dramatic TV show, and the Archie comics are so like bubbly and funny, and the characters are like, it's Scooby-Doo-ish in terms of like just playfulness.
Okay.
And then they redid it and made it like this very dark, dramatic TV show, and I was like,
ew.
How did we get? Because it's not even like the difference is, it's not even like in the comics you would assume anything dark. Like this was like back in the day, 50s, 60s white kids having a good time.
Lighthearted.
How did you find darkness in this? And I was like, I don't know, but I actually like the TV show. Like it's some Bill, I can't think of the name of it, but so I don't know, but I'm excited about it. And Will Smith does have something to do with it.
I know, because after that spoof,
I was like, he does. Yeah.
That spoof trailer that came out.
Yeah.
Which one of the girls in that went to grammar school and high school with. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, ain't that? Oh, girl, go ahead. when they made that, I guess he had the idea to do the show. Like I
Do it
said,
for real.
the premise of the show looks amazing.
Did you see the Black Hogwarts?
No.
Oh, I have to listen. I don't know, these creative, lovely black children doing amazing things was like Hogwarts would make it like modern and black.
Okay.
Gee, first of all, let me get them hoodies.
Okay.
They got house hoodies that
Okay, we're gonna have to look.
I'm talking about fire. I saved it. I'm as soon as we get up there. Because they was like walking down the street. You know how like we be, don't step on my J's, don't brush my shoulder. Boom, slither and bump into. Hold on, what's up? Wands on deck. Oh, you want to know? She good. Listen, they put what's up? Oh, you want us? Cool. Do your thing. I was like, I am here for
this. A trailer?
Yeah, they did like a random trailer of like if Hogwarts was like modern and black. And I was like, yes. They had their hoodies, and it was like the house hoodies. I was like,
that makes sense.
Give them a new show. Please redo Harry Potter for the blacks. You only gave us one black character.
Yes.
One. Just one. We had one.
Give us a few more.
Give us a series. Black people make everything better. Imagine a black Hogwarts.
Make everything better.
Imagine having a black dorm at Hogwarts.
Amazed. It's gonna have a band over there. The deltas, the kappas, the Qs.
Speaking of. Okay, it's been a couple of people's founding days. Shout out to
all of them.
The Panhellenic Council. And I had in my head was like, my timeline been real quiet for the amount of Greeks that's on there. And then this lady, who I'm not gonna mention, well, I gotta mention it because it's part of what she did. She gonna post. It was a Delta who decided to post. She is a surgeon, and she posted that she did surgery on an AKA, and she is an OB-GYN and had to take out fibroids. And she was like, oh, on Founders Day, I took out 22 fibroids from an AKA. I would have rather my timeline be quiet if I'm honest.
Girl, why we need to know this? What's your point, your reason? Why we here?
The HIPAAs.
Why we here?
So now, first of all, you're getting backlash for two reasons. Because one of which, you had to do surgery to take these out. So now all the AKAs is like, oh yeah, so y'all was irritating and causing problems in somebody's life and needs to be removed. Setting yourself up, it didn't go well in your head. And then her own sorority sisters was like,
sis,
what?
Sis,
don't embarrass us. So she took it down almost immediately, issued an apology. But I was like,
these issuance of apologies be killing me.
And I'm talking about really took a picture with the fibroids and all.
Oh,
like it ain't even just like you posted the comment. You literally like did your pose. She did. Like they lined out on the table. She threw up her Delta sign. What?
And they're like, I ain't gonna throw the sign up because I ain't gonna be disrespectful. But she and they're like,
I don't feel like you doing the sign at this point is any more disrespectful than her. What are you doing? There's a limit. And it's not even like she was like, oh, you was like nuclear. Ma'am, you are a surgeon. That means you didn't been here. And even if you did grad chapter, you are old enough to know.
Listen, do better with your life. It's what the issue of apologies be. I feel like some people just do them just so they can say what they want to say and then be like, oops, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people be like wilding and then they go
like the post and deletes.
Yeah,
leave it up there.
You said what you said.
Leave it up there.
Shit,
that she didn't need to leave up there. If I was the person she did surgery on, I'm suing. Now look at you. We in court.
Speaking of court, why was Tiffany Haddish arrested?
DUI.
Oh,
because she was high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Da, 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 da. I was gonna drive my car, but then I got high. Yeah. I was gonna stop at the stop sign, but then I got high. Whoa. I was gonna walk a straight line, but you know why I couldn't do it. I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. But yeah, she got a DUI.
Okay, because she was high.
She was high. Everybody was giving a lot of backlash, like, oh, Uber, and yes, Uber I'ma dare my timeline to tell me that y'all
Y'all
have
ain't
not
never
gotten in
got
the car,
listen.
driven, been around somebody, let somebody drive.
You
knowing
being that person,
they done
tipsy,
had one
high.
too many. You be like, I know the road.
I had one too many drinks. Hey.
And ended up
at the embassy.
Hopefully
First
that's
of all,
when you
how'd you get to the embassy?
It
Like,
was
my guy.
Jeppis, go. Nearest hotel.
Muscle memory.
Listen, muscle memory get you home. Your Jeppis get you to the embassy.
Autopilot be
That might be
on.
right. That might. Listen,
I'ma tell y'all, like, no, we've had some times that we've been out.
we be like,
I get like the next day, I'm like, I dropped all y'all off. I made it
On
home.
Tuesday.
listen, like there's. So I get it because it's like, oh, she's like a celebrity. She has money. She could have called a driver. She could have called an Uber.
She probably
Cool,
thought
but
she
like,
was cool. Like,
but I don't know all the circumstances because some stuff like it's unclear. But apparently, what it was like probably one of them things like you pull up to the stop sign and then like I go to sleep,
She was.
or I pull over and like you're not acknowledging that I pulled over because that I forgot what celebrity that happened to. They had actually pulled over to be like I'm sleeping, and then the cops was just being dickheads. So nobody.
they try to go so much harder on.
Yeah, like nobody is clear in
point.
terms of whether she had actually like just been like, oh, okay, I'm really actually not good. Let me stop, or if they just because it was weed, like it was literally I'm high, not like so. You know, free Tiffany Haddish. Okay, let's just go ahead and let her do a little community service. She's dealing with a lot. Common broke up with her and lied to her about why they broke up, and then told the magazine something different. Yo, why is you doing this? Why he did that?
Oh, so they didn't break up because of what him said.
Listen, that man was like, we had different schedules. That lady said, that ain't what you told me when we broke up. Come in! Why do we gotta enter him into the Fuckboy Hall of Fame?
You know,
and I don't want to because you know that's my.
Is it?
Comment it. Ooh, Lord. Whew.
Okay.
Blessed be his fruits. Because
It has never been common for me.
oh
Do your
my
thing,
God. Listen, comment. Hey.
shorty. Do
Hey,
your thing.
listen. Now that you single.
Ma'am, madam,
I like a little
sis.
dose of toxic. Just like Drizzy like a little dose of like hot sauce.
We-
I like a little.
We trying to stay away from toxic. Yes.
Speaking of toxic, Drake.
Is it toxic?
It's not.
I don't
It's
know.
not. I'm not mad
I'm
at
team
him.
Drake.
I am team Drake on this one.
I'm team
I am
Drake.
team Drake. I am team sis. You would never have known.
Had you? I'm like, dude, you did a lot. But I'm not mad
I got
at
hot sauce in my bag. Swag.
Mm-hmm.
For y'all who don't know, there is an Instagram model trying to sue Drake because she took the condom out of the garbage can and tried to put it inside of her vagina in order
Because
to get
she
his
wanted
semen.
to impregnate
And
herself.
Drizzy
and
Drake
was
had
like
apparently-
being surprised.
He had drizzled a little hot sauce.
He said, let me
razzle
test the water.
dazzle.
Let me see what type of chick she is.
He went in the bathroom, came out, she went in the bathroom. Ah! My God! And
Oh my God.
now she's trying to sue him for what is you even suing him for?
Bitch, you supposed to take that shit to your grave. I wouldn't have told not a damn thing.
Listen, I'm not even telling my best friend that. Like, you can't.
And if I did, bitch, we kikiing behind us here. I'm like, girl, let me tell you.
Let me tell you,
This
my
man
dumb
got
ass.
my
Like, my dumb, I don't know how. First of all, I'm in the bathroom. I'm not even trying to scream at that point because
Gee.
I'm gonna know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even. You got.
That's silence.
That's all you can do because what? You took the condom out the. You nasty.
She said, I want the baby and the money.
You is nasty.
Baby and
I
money.
feel like in situations like that though, lowest of keys. First of all, celebrities don't be having drunk sex with people because then you cannot definitively say whether or not you shot their club up. But in situations like that, had he not put hot sauce in the bag, swagged, and she had done it and got away with it and got pregnant, I feel like he shouldn't owe her nothing at all because I took proper precautions.
Yeah.
And the fact that you did the medical research to figure out how long sperm can stay into a condom and go in the garbage can before it gets put into your
She was
vagina.
like, kind of, grab it, put it in the
Something
freezer.
wrong with you. Listen.
Ain't that what Mary Jane did? I didn't watch that Mary Jane
No,
movie.
that's not. Oh, it is.
I didn't watch the movie, I watched the season. But ain't that what she did in the movie or some shit? Like, get the condom and put it in the freezer?
Yeah. First of all, I don't have the patience to do the research to figure out how. I can't even freeze the round ice trays correctly. How is y'all out here freezing condoms correctly to get this? What?
I don't.
Where's the manual for that?
I'm not doing none of this.
What wrong with you? Listen, the lady said I'm suing you. What is you suing
What if
her
they in
for?
trash? Like, you do all of this for the money or whatever. And, like, what if they got, like, good lawyers? You get nothing. You just, now you got
I'm telling you, I don't feel like they need a lawyer. I feel like they should go to court.
You don't even really want to be with. You just really wanted his baby and his money.
They should make you take a lie detector test. Like, did you get pregnant because this person came inside of you, or did you get pregnant because you artificially inseminated yourself?
We determined that was a lie. I don't know.
And I feel like they should be able to just walk out. If they want to, I feel like the option should be they either don't have to give you nothing, or they take the baby and you get to have nothing to do with the baby.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I think should happen.
Come up off them parental rights, because
you thought game check.
You be like, you can't afford to have a kid, but I can. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take full custody of my child. You're struggling.
Since you wanted me to have a baby, obviously.
I got a baby.
I have a baby. I don't know. Go have one with somebody who knows your name. I don't even remember who you are.
You don't know my name.
What is you baby in me? The lady went in the bathroom and was like, how do you even do that? Like,
she said,
what in the diaphragm have you been practicing with?
Listen.
To be up there?
You know what she did? I got it in my head. You know how you take... Okay, I'm sorry. You know how you gotta fill in for stuff? Like, you gotta fill something in with the little thing. So you get you wrap it up, you put a little hole at the top. You put a little hole at the top.
She did the scissor fingers?
Yes. And then she said, shoot.
Don't do that, sis. It's not a good look. And then you gonna sue the man. I'm coming to court for Drake. Drake, let me know when your court hearing is, because I'm in there. I'm finna be like, I object. Ma'am, you finna get put out the courtroom.
Now you got other problems. You got hot sauce in your cooch. Now you gotta go to your
That cannot feel good.
Listen, you got a whole infection.
Hot sauce in your
now
mouth sometimes don't feel good. I can't imagine it. And what if he used like the habanero hot sauce?
Nah, listen. Wait, hear me out. You ever get hot? You ever do something with hot food and then you go like this?
Listen.
Or like the rest of your face is on fire.
Your coochie is permanently puckered. You
shit.
can't even take dick no more. You just in there like,
talk about put some milk.
Yeah. Take a milk bath, sis. Take a milk bath. It'll be what is I don't be Team Drake for a lot of things, but my man said, and he had to know what you was on.
He either
had to be super
don't
cautious.
Trust nobody do that shit all the time.
I was like, he either had to be super cautious, or just as like you done something
about
like,
you was like, let me make sure, because I heard stories about this one.
You was just that lady went in the bathroom and said, and I'm at the Four Seasons. No, it's not it. There's other ways of trapping him. Like what?
Be a good person. Love him down. I don't know.
Buy the kid a gift or some shit. I don't know.
Buy the kid a gift.
Lord. Okay. All right. What we giving our drink? Our bee's knees with a fly ankles.
I am giving mine a 3.5.
Okay. I'm at a 4. I actually like this.
I like it. It just tastes a little peppery to me.
I want to try it. So traditional way is they have you like soak the lavender buds. So I actually want to try it like that to see like if we can get more of the lavender, or just use more lavender syrup instead of the honey mix. But I liked it. It's a 4 for me.
I like it. We can add it to our list.
Add it to the list. You got anything else for the people?
I do not.
Hotel Transylvania 4 is out. We might do a watch party for that. Y'all know. Okay.
But we like the hotel. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what Drake should have told that bitch. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and drop any drink recommendations that y'all have in the comments. All of our information is below. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Deuces. Out this bitch. That lady really put hot sauce sperm. That's probably gonna be on Chopped. It's gonna be a fucking
bitch. Good night. They gonna open a mystery basket. We got
hot sauce semen. I've never worked with this before. Let her be on the episode though. She be like,
I know exactly what to do.
first you have to purify it. So what we're gonna do, ma'am,
Go add some lemon juice.
who is your friends? Who like? Cause you had to tell somebody you had a plan like this. Either you like, who was gonna help you explain this? Who? I don't think I could get away with telling you that.
Bitch, I'm about to laugh. I still love you. I'm about to laugh.
I feel like if
What
I
the
came
fuck
in and
was
was
you
like,
thinking?
Chelle, I gotta tell you something.
I got hot sauce in my cooch.
I got my
Cooch.
coochie is saucy.
You what?
My coochie is saucy is what you have to come in and say.
That is saucy.
My coochie feels like
I'm
salsa.
so sad. I'm so sad.
Like, this is literally like, I'm not even telling you, you told people.
No, she told the world.
You told people.
Like, but she really told the world like she was gonna get sympathy.
I'm finna sue Drake because
This nigga put hot sauce in the condom with the sperm that I was about to steal. Bitch, what?
so many things wrong. So much wrong. Like,
what?
and now I'm suing. What is you suing him for?
Because I got caught trying to steal his sperm.
Drake petty and shit though. Did you do this before? Maybe he got home on video doing it before. That might be a thing.
She was like, I'm fertile. This is that time of the month.
Listen,
Or she was saving it for a rainy day. I don't fucking know. Listen.
I don't even know how to work that out in my head.
Like,
bro.
I'm like, today you had sex. You got lucky to have sex with Drake. Next week is your ovulation week, though. So let me hold it.
why don't I just listen? Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Plan, right? Sloppy toppy. I'm talking 7,000, right? Get you to come. You gonna be like, wait a minute, damn. Where are you going? Right? And then next week, if I really want to trap you and I'm ovulating, I'll be like, hey, put your dick in my mouth. That was an easier sell, sis. You would. Now look at you, no hot sauce coochie. You got the sperm, honestly. It was his dumb ass fault for coming around here shooting the club up because he got lost in the sauce instead of you being saucy. This is a win-win for me. You being like, poke a hole in it. You didn't even poke a hole in it.
You didn't. It was probably him condom. It was.
But you won't know unless you give it a try. You can't tell me I don't sound like Slim.
Girl, go
You
away.
can't tell me I don't sound like him. You cannot.
You ain't supposed to. That ain't Slim.
True. Who is that?
That is not Slim. That was immature.
Oh, you're right.
You're thinking Cupid.
I am.
Yep.
Either way, you can't tell me I don't sound like early Marcus Houston.
That's late Marcus Houston.
We couldn't tell if it was hidden puberty, past puberty. What's happening with your vocal cords?
That was their last group album, so it was definitely after puberty.
Was it though?
It was.
Because he might still be, in his head around 25, given the age of his life.
Listen, we're not even. Oh Lord.
Courtship.
They just had a baby.
That's so nice.
It's not my business.
That's beautiful.